Hi everyone and welcome back to some more Civilization 5. So, we are still at war with Venice, and taking Venice might take a little bit of time. So, I'm actually considering getting a citadel right here. That way we could get both the Academy, which belongs to Venice the city, and the luxury, which belongs to the other city. So, I think that's a pretty good idea. I might end up liberating that city back to Arabia to lose some of our warmonger points. Which means grabbing the luxury with a citadel would be a decent idea. Anyway, we are going to need some upgraded units. We need 340 gold to upgrade one single pikeman. That's going to be expensive, but I guess we kind of need it. So I'm going to do it. First, let's kill the longswordsman. Or maybe not. Well, I could finish him off. It might not be entirely safe, but I can do it. I can't do it with the trebuchet, unfortunately. Let's just swap these, actually, because we have to upgrade the trebuchet anyway. Yeah, I can't finish off the longswordsman with anything other than the pikeman. Let's do it. We should be fine. He doesn't have cover, but hopefully he will be fine. I can always pillage a farm on my way back to heal myself. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. And if we are going to start a citadel, we'll need to bring another general for the actual bonus. So, that's exactly what we're going to do. And the other units too. And more upgrades. Let's upgrade that pikeman. And probably this one as well. And we can send him in this general direction. Sure, let's do that. I will lose a little bit of happiness from not having a garrison, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Our priority is to take Venice. Everything else is mostly secondary at this point. So how long until we finish Aron? Should be like 1-2 turns? 3 turns. Yeah, that's reasonable. I can live with that. Okay, let's keep moving. Oh yeah, and we are almost done with Aron works. I could grab a unit right after that. We probably want to get a Caravan replacement, or 2, or 3, so let's maybe do that. As for the worker, well, I don't need anything in particular right now. I don't think a logging camp will be worth it right now. We got better things to do. Yeah, we could get a lumber mill next to Orok. That will be slightly more useful. And Inquisitor. So, remove the religion. And we can still explore a little bit more. Right, you need to heal up. And let's send the knight east. And we can upgrade some of these guys. Again, the upgrades are a little bit expensive, meaning I can't afford to upgrade everything. We are also about to finish Metallurgy, which will allow us to upgrade crossbowmen to musketmen, since musketmen in Vox Populi is an actual ranged unit. And that's not a cheap upgrade either. It's going to be expensive. Okay then. Apparently Arabia is plotting against us. How surprising. Not. Venice robbed the treasury. 200 gold. Seriously, Venice? That's just not very nice. Well, alright. So, about that citadel. Let's get the citadel. We need it here specifically because I want to grab the academy. And then we might want to repair it. Yeah, sieging Venice will take a while, I can tell you as much. So, let's get the academy. That will be helpful. And let's see. Can we kill the pikeman? That would be nice. To help our pikeman. How much damage can we do? We can kill him. And then we can still back up, actually. Yes, we can. We'll have half movement point left. Okay. So, finish him off. And then we can move into this tile. And pillage. To heal ourselves up a little bit. And we need to back up. Back up then. So, I would upgrade the scout, but honestly, that's a bit of a waste. And we'll need that money for far more important upgrades. Let's finish the quarry, then we can repair the academy. What about the plantation? Yeah, 5 turns as well, alright. So, let's move towards Venice. I don't see too many units around there, so it should be fine to start attacking it with cannons. What's going on here? Right, military cap increased because of the citadel. We are at 28 out of 40. We should definitely get more units. Speaking of more units, Shock 1, Shock 2. And we'll send him east. We need more melee units over there. And upgrade the pikemen. 340. So that leaves us with 739. Okay then. So, horses. Yep, sounds reasonable. And a mine. Alright then. Well, this is certainly going to be interesting. How long to finish that iron again? 2 more turns, I think. Yeah, 2 more turns. And then we'll need 360 for the trebuchet upgrade. So we might want to keep at least that much. And you? Lumber mill? A village? I suppose a village wouldn't hurt. Yeah, sure. And a mine. And the general is supposed to go east. We still got an engineer, but I'm going to save him for some wonders. There are still quite a few good ones coming up. So that's exactly what we're going to use him for. And let's explore some more. That's basically our turn. Alright then. We do have some happiness buildings coming up, but we will likely start getting war weariness at some point. So yeah, it will probably balance out. And we almost lost the pikeman. I can get him to safety, it should be fine. Siege 1. Right, let's back up to safety. And then we might want to back up in general. I can't have a melee unit in the front right now, unfortunately. So I think it's best if we play it safe and back up just a tiny little bit. So 360 gold to upgrade Heavy Skirmisher. This guy already has logistics, so it's definitely worth upgrading him. Let's do that then. Okay, that's 400. That will have to be the trebuchet, I guess. I don't really have much of a choice. Okay, I guess that's going to be it. So, more cannons. Yeah, don't move too close. I don't want any funny business. And this guy can also go east. How's our happiness going to be? -8. I can live with that. I can keep the knight inside the city for 1 turn. Like so. Okay. That will be a village. And you can go east. Village and lumber mill. So. Let's move. We can use that explorer. He does have medic too. Or we can use him as a garrison for now. That's -6. Okay. Looking good. We got a city-state. And that's our turn. So, Caravan in our capital. We can probably use that to lower poverty a little bit in one of our cities. Most likely, yeah. So, let's take a look. Oh, and we'll finish Circus Maximus on the next turn. That will be quite helpful too. Yeah, free from poverty. So, how about we send that caravan to that city? And then we can send a trade route to a city-state. That's the plan. And 1 more caravan. Okay. Now, back to Venice. Let's see what we can do. Well then. If only that mountain wasn't here. This would be a little bit less annoying to deal with. But oh well. Back up into the city. And then... well, I obviously have to take care of the units in the front. I can't just ignore them. Well, let's do that. We can use the Skirmisher. As much as I would like to upgrade him, I'm saving for the trebuchet upgrade. So this will be a kill. That should be fine. Then attack the swordsman. Here, and let's heal the cannon back to full. It is almost at full health, but we can get a little bit extra to get 100. And I could attack Venice. I'm not entirely convinced it's safe. So let's maybe not do that. Yeah, let's play it safe. No need to do anything crazy. Especially with a unit that has logistics. Okay, sounds good. Fortify. This should be enough units to take Venice. But it will definitely take a while. We'll see. We are not getting any war worthiness just yet. Nope. But we probably will, sometime soon. That's what I expect, at least. Alright then, so let's send one more worker east. And that's a cultured city-state, good. Next. We still got at least one more sieve we need to make contact with. Yup. It seems to be last in literacy. Probably someone who got conquered by Shaka or something. Oh, we just found them. Well then. Can he trade? He can trade. We could get spices. Definitely not a bad idea. We could use a little bit of extra happiness. And 8 gold per turn. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go for that. And that's 0 happiness, at least for now. Good. Okay. Now. How are we going to do this now? Seriously, England? Get that guy out of the way. Well then. I can't move into that tile. That's really irritating. Let's pillage something to heal ourselves. And we'll move in with our stronger units. I could also pillage the trade route. Definitely a good idea. Here, plus 300. So that's more than he stole from us. And then we can attack the catapult. It should be safe. I don't see too many units around here. Okay, let's do it. Then move in with our other guys. We need to be more aggressive if we want to take Venice. So 1.5 movement. Let's maybe move towards the skirmisher here. I can move the pikemen. Well, we need at least one cannon in range of Venice itself. That's going to be it, I suppose. 340 gold. We do have 900 now. I think we can afford it. Yeah, I think we can afford it. Let's just do it. It's fine. Okay. I don't think there's much else I can do right now. Yep, that's going to be pretty much it. Right, we got 2 more cannons. We could attack the other city, that's definitely a possibility. Maybe he will split his defenses if we attack both. That is actually a pretty good idea, I might try that. So, you stay where you are. And we can improve some bananas. Yep. I'm keeping the knight as a garrison for now. And we finished the iron. So now we can actually upgrade the trebuchet to a cannon, nice. That leaves us with 200 gold and 43 per turn. And what else can you do? We could get a mine down here, which should be fine, we are not at war with Ram anymore. Yup. So, Caravan, let's send that to another city, like Lagash. No. Orok. Yep, -2 from poverty. -3 from poverty, alright. Let's go here. Off you go. And Caravan to a city-state. We could send it to Ram or Arabia, but that's not entirely safe. I'd rather use a city-state. It's a pretty nice trade route too, so Jerusalem it is then. We got 29 influence in there. You might want to get a little bit more. So, hold on, can we even recruit a diplomatic unit right now? Where is it? Right here. Well, we can after the arena. Alright, let's do that then. I'm not quite sure if I want to waste time building the Red Fort. It would take a while. I mean, we could do it, if only to prevent AI from building it. But it's a little bit different now. It mostly gives benefits to one single city now. We can get 4 range with the Red Fort eventually. I might grab it, I suppose. I mean, it will increase our military supply cap. Probably worth it. And we'll get a free great engineer. So if I use this great engineer, I'll get him back basically. As long as we actually succeed building the wonder. Which hopefully we will. I don't think we really have any competition for it right now. Most likely not. Or at least minimal competition. Our main competition would be Gandhi, and he's not exactly super militaristic. Oh, and we got a great prophet. I'm still going to use him for a holy site, because the holy sites have really nice yields, and I certainly wouldn't mind getting another one. Maybe instead of one of the jungles, that's not a bad idea. Or maybe down here, if I buy that tile. Yeah, that would be a decent location, right here, actually. We could work it either with our capital or with Oruk, depending on our needs. So let's do exactly that, here. That will be it. It's still worth it. We aren't even on turn 200 yet, and we'll work it with Oruk. So there you go. Oh great, I can't actually lock it? Yes, I can lock it. Alright then. So this looks fine. It will grow into turns, then we can work the forest again. Alright then, so, oh, we got one more unemployed guy. Here you go. So, back to Venice. Now we can back up a little bit. And we certainly should. First pillage that, and then back up into our territory. Now, Venice itself. We can ignore the trireme, that's a melee unit. There is a composite bombman in the back, but that shouldn't be a huge problem. The problem is that we'll need to attack with like 3 or 4 cannons to do any significant damage to Venice. Otherwise it will take forever to actually capture it. So that might be a little bit problematic. We just have to be aggressive about it. That's pretty much it. Yep. So I suppose that's what we're going to do. The only problem is that we might lose a cannon while doing it. I'll try not to. And we can try to pressure another city. Just to make them spread out their defenses. So let's move in like this. And we can do some damage to that city. We might even be able to take it. It only has 36 combat strength. I guess we'll find out. So, 45, 45, let's swap these two. We can chill on the citadel. And we can start doing a little bit of damage. Okay, we got quite a few units down there. Okay, interesting. Well, let's stay here. And that's a musketman, so ranged unit, not melee. Plantation. And you were supposed to get a mine. As for the caravan, how's poverty in here? Oh yeah, that's a puppet. We should send that elsewhere, actually. He should have been in Sukhothai. Yeah. So, this one. Still got a quarry to repair. And here's another caravan. Where do we send that one? We could send it to Erido. What about Damascus? Yeah, definitely Damascus. Let's go to Damascus then. And we'll try to build the Red Fort, but I won't be rushing it just yet. It will give us 400 hammers. So, we'll use the engineer once we're closer to actually completing the Red Fort. Not to mention it's based on population, and we're about to get +1 in 2 turns. That will certainly be useful. We are in positive happiness, so that's good. I think we can grab that knight and send him east. We might actually need him, from the looks of it. Okay then. So, I'm kind of tempted to buy a tile or two, but I don't know. Let's maybe not do that. We can grab a mine. And let's go back to buying buildings. We can get some more monasteries. Okay, we are getting how much faith per turn? 188 faith per turn. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we got guilds. What's next? Let's see, we could get astronomy to get more science from scientists. And then navigation. We will need some kind of fleet sooner or later, that much is obvious. In fact, we might want to start working on that sometime soon. Maybe after that envoy, we'll see about that. And how's the courthouse coming along? 8 more turns to finish the courthouse. Are we getting war readiness yet? Not yet. Okay then. So, let's see. Let's move into the city for a moment to reduce unhappiness. And we can send some of these units to use as garrisons. It's not like they have anything better to do. They are just standing there doing nothing, basically. So, like that. Yeah, that will be fine. We don't need this many down here. We certainly don't. Now, caravan to a city-state. Which one will be the best? Yeah, this one. That's not exactly a safe trade route. But I can't send it to Jerusalem. It's too far away, I guess. Well, I could send it to Ram. But it won't be worth a whole lot. Kuala Lumpur is also an option. Where the heck is Kuala Lumpur? What the heck? Wait, what? Oh, it's right here. Okay, fine. Let's go there then. Now, back to Venice. We can't afford to lose that unit. He has logistics. So... well, I can move forward and pillage. Or I can move all the way back into my territory. Let's do some damage to that swordsman first. Like this. And then back up. Okay. I can actually kill him. There we go. Nice. So, fortify. And then back to Venice. Let's see how much damage we can do right now. It won't be a whole lot, I'm afraid. Yep, it won't even go down to yellow. But we'll have 4 cannons on the next turn. Okay, let's move forward and pillage. He might get a penalty because we just pillaged Aaron. We don't know how much he's using. And then back up 1 tile. We could also swap these two. Yeah, let's do that actually. That seems reasonable. Okay. As for the worker... oh yeah, it's time to repair that academy, I suppose. We can do that. And then connect the luxury. Sounds good. And send caravan to a city-state. It would have to be Florence. Which is not exactly amazing. But it's an option. It's 6 science, 4 gold and 12 culture. It's not that bad. And we're back in positive happiness. Good. Let's keep moving and give him an escort, just in case Arabia declares war or something. Then they would kill our great general instantly. It's unlikely, but not impossible. It could definitely happen. Okay, we are still going to need a lot of unit upgrades. We need like at least 3,000-4,000 gold right now. For unit upgrades alone. We don't have to upgrade all of them at the same time, but we'll need to upgrade them all eventually. He wants peace. I'm not interested just yet. Let's stay at war a little bit longer. I really want to at least try taking Venice. It should be doable. The only problem is that I will likely lose at least a unit or 2 while sieging it. Because I have to siege it aggressively. Otherwise, we just won't take it. Yeah, I can't even reduce it to yellow yet, as you can see. Yeah. I don't know. So, do we fortify here? Do we back up? It's a tough call. Might be best to back up one tile. Okay, let's back up one tile. We might not be able to take Venice. I don't know. It will take a while to do it. I'm not entirely convinced. What about this one? Yeah, this one is actually fairly tough as well. It won't be that easy to take. Let's hit the pikemen. I'll do what I can, but I don't know about this. Okay, still some defenses around there. Let's back up one tile. We can grab the iron, but that might not be entirely safe. Let's get the luxury first. We are in positive happiness at least, so there's that. And since I would like to use the explorer, let's grab a pikeman and we'll use him as a garrison. Then we can send the explorer elsewhere. Yep, that sounds good. So you can go. Just need to take the scenic route. Second general is coming. So you can stay in Damascus for now to get more happiness. And we got a new unit. Oh, nice. That is exactly what we needed. We'll send him to the front line immediately. More buildings to fight by. We got all the monasteries already. Let's get some cathedrals then. And next. The Aztecs declared war on Shaka, and yeah, like I said, it's going to be hard to avoid losses entirely. It would be worth it if we can take Venice, but I'm really not convinced that we can. It's a little bit too tough, I think. I can reduce it to yellow right now, but I will run out of melee units to throw at him. Yeah, it's down to yellow now. I could maybe kill that longswordsman. I could probably do it. Yes, I could. Not on this turn. Well, yeah, on this turn with the cannon. Yeah, let's do it. Otherwise, he might run away, heal himself up and such. So this is going to be just fine. We do have a musket man. I don't want to use him from melee range, that's for sure. No, definitely not. And we still got some more defenses down here. This will get complicated. 853 gold. Okay, let's upgrade the pikeman because we will need more melee units. If we can take Venice at the cost of losing a few melee units, I will be fine with that. But I don't know if we can. I guess we'll find out. So, attack the catapult and then back up one tile again. And I can only move the musketman here. Or here instead of our melee guy. It might be okay, he will still be able to attack with the longswordsman from inside the city. But I think we'll be okay otherwise. So like this. And like this. Okay. And let's send the general. We can have one general near Kufa and one general near Venice. That's basically the plan. And what else? More mines. One more worker. Yep, this guy. Don't really need anything around here anymore. We can get a lumber mill and a farm. I suppose that works. So we are in positive happiness, which means we can just send the explorer. Alright then. Protect the worker, just in case. And what else? And we should connect our city with a road, I suppose. Yep, might as well do that. We could probably connect it with a harbor at this point, but it's still worth getting a road. If only to be able to move our units around faster. So, Venice. I think he's running out of steam. But he's trying, I'll give him some credit for that. Siege 1. Certainly useful here. So, first let's move the generals. Like this. And like so. And we'll start from this city. I don't think I will actually take this one, but this is mostly a distraction. Not to mention we can get some experience. I always like experience. So, crossbowman back into the city and explorer to the front. We can use him for some healing. Because he does have medic, he has medic too in fact. Now, back to Venice itself, it's already back to green. But that will be happening. We just need to keep up the pressure. So let's do exactly that. 46 health on the cannon, it has cover 1, it should be fine. And we need that damage. So we'll attack with everything. It will be doable in a few turns. So let's also use this guy. And the musket man. I could see it happen in like 3 turns. Certainly. Attack this one. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. That stupid explorer though, he's just getting in the way. Yeah, he's really getting on my nerves right now. Oh, and we got another policy. That's going to be... serfdom, I think? Pastures generate +1 gold and production, +1 culture in cities for every 5 non-specialist citizens. And then... we can get the last policy here. +15% production and city border growth doubled during Wheel of the King Day. Trade rounds to civilizations with more techs and or policies than you generate +2 science and or culture. The other option is divine right. Half of your positive happiness is added to your empire-wide culture. Minus 15% on happiness from boredom. I think I preferred serfdom because that will also give us a little bit of production. And it will increase our happiness. At least it should, because we'll get some culture and gold. So it will reduce boredom and poverty. In theory. Here, it gave us +2. So... what about you? We could start building a road in this direction. I mean, if we are going to conquer Venice, we are going to need it. Not to mention, it will be useful for logistical reasons, so let's do it. Scout to the front. I wouldn't mind upgrading him. He's a little bit too squishy as a scout, so let's upgrade him, and then we can use him to give medic to our cannon. That's the plan. And I think that's pretty much all we can do on this turn. Right, pikemen into Medina. You can get a lumber mill or something. And you can get a farm. Alright then. And a mine. And let's get started on the road. So, fortify on the quarry. Next. We are still buying cathedrals. And we can use the general, the engineered sometime soon. We are getting pretty close. We are at about 40%. Just at a glance. Here's another promotion. So. I can almost kill the composite bowman. Probably not worth it. Actually, yeah, I think it's worth it. Yeah, let's kill him. There, we'll get a little bit of culture and science. And fate. Now, how much damage can we do here? You all need to back up by now. It's almost down to red. Okay. Melee guy to the front. It is almost down to red, actually. We should be able to take it in a turn or two. However, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.